That's a very beautiful picture of the Maldives, and I wish that I could share more of that. So I'll hit it. So Maldives, I just like to give a little bit of information on the Maldives. The capital, as Dr. Richard mentioned, is Malé. It's a very small island. It's an island nation interconnected with small bridges in certain parts, and in certain other parts we don't have bridges. We just take boats and travel. It's in Asia. It's a predominantly Muslim country. We have a prudential system of republic. We have an ethnic group of Indian. We term us Maldivians, though, and we have small islands interconnected in atolls, where it's a bunch of islands turn around. It's the mechanism of volcano eruptions which lead to formation of smaller islands. And I've been questioned about what's the highest point in the Maldives. Usually what we see is 2 to 4 feet, the highest from sea level. But in certain parts, where now we currently found out that we have smaller dunes, which may go up to 7 feet. So, and those also, I found out this time while I traveled to Lamata that those are really not dunes, those are Buddha statues covered from sand. So we had Buddhism before, and then we were converted by a Moroccan who was traveling. So we have history of being Buddhists and then completely turned to Islam now. Some beautiful pictures. The one on top is, this is Formulak, which I think is the most diverse island in the Maldives, with smaller rivers inside, ponds and rivers and marshes, and then you have lovely beaches, larger beaches. And then we are famous for the manta rays experience. You can get into this maybe 200 to 500 plus manta rays in one area. And we are probably trying very hard for this upcoming conference to have a scuba or at least snorkel in there. And then in Formula, we were talking with our neurosurgeons who also love underwater, that this would be a very nice area in Formula to go and have a look at the wild tiger sharks. All the rest of the sharks are very friendly sharks in the Maldives. A typical resort in the Maldives, which is not very common for a common Maldivian local to be visiting. It's a bit too expensive for us, so we stick to the island life. This is where I come from. It's a concrete jungle, Malé, and it's overpopulated. Probably 60 to 70% of the total population lives here. It's overcrowded. With the new development of a smaller bridge between the island and the airport, we had surge of trauma, and we all thought that it's haunted. We had so much of trauma of motor vehicle accidents. In November and December of the year 2018, we had so much of trauma, head trauma, which we have managed to bring it down with education. So once again, education wins. So going to the beginning of neurosurgery, I don't have real date here. And the senior most general surgeon I know is Dr. Firdaus, who had migrated from India, currently living in Maldives. He is married to a Maldivian, and he was the one to inform me that the first borehole was done in the central hospital several years ago, when it was just like this. This is the current land where we have our hospital, which is the ADK hospital. A few words about Indira Gandhi Memorial Hospital, which is a hospital erected in the memory of Indira Gandhi with help from Indian government, which was initially run by Indians, now completely handed over to the Maldives. But of course, we have lack of professionals developed in the field of neurosurgery, so we have several different regional doctors come by, help us for 3 months, and send another person. So we had help from Palestine, Pakistan, India, even Sri Lanka. We have a good orthopedics team in the government hospital, where Dr. Shan, who was trained in Malaysia, started his career. He's just 11 years into his spine surgeries, and he's doing a great job with lumbar spine. His training didn't allow.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. To continue, please log in or create an account for free. Thank you for your support.